Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Thursday the 14th of September. Now I'm doing a reading today. It's two card tarot reading, and then after that I'm doing an angel message, so please stay tuned for that. It's the new moon in Virgo, so the reading will be centering around that. I do love the Virgo energy. I live with a Virgo. My partner is a Virgo. I've got lots of friends that are Virgos. Harriet, Sarah, Kerry. I know you are all Virgos, and it's just a really nice energy. It's you know, it seems to put us on track, doesn't it? In September, we get ourselves organised in September, don't we? And maybe be a little bit overcritical sometimes. I think that's you know, a trait of Virgo. But I do like this putting all our ducks in a row kind of thing that goes on at the moment. So let's see what cards come out for us. Oh, that one wanted to come, didn't it? So I'm going to take it through on the floor, and I'll take this one as well. Okay, let's see who fell on the floor. The Hierophant. Okay, this card with this pack comes out a lot, doesn't it? And we've got the Hanged Man as well. Well, we've got two very wise people there, I guess, haven't we? Wise lessons. It's usually the Hermit that would come out if it was the Virgo season, but two of his friends have come out, and maybe he's busy organising something. Okay, so we've got two major arcana cards here. I know we've seen this card. It's come out a lot when I've used this pack for these readings. It does seem to come out a lot. And I do love the beautiful feminine energy that we do get with this Hierophant card, even though normally it's a high priest kind of vibe going on. I love the nature aspect of this card. I love the wilderness. I love the idea that it's going somewhere to seek, somewhere almost, there's various places in the world that people go to, isn't there, to meditate or to find themselves. And I kind of feel like these people here, this person there, and you can just see a really tiny person there. I feel like they're almost on a pilgrimage to meet this person, to learn some sort of spiritual lessons maybe. And then we've got the Hanged Muse. It's called the Hanged Muse in this card because these are the Muse Tarot, which are very creative kind of cards. You know, they're very, a wonderful take on the tarot, actually, these cards. And I'm really drawn in this card to what looks like pyramids to me, the pyramids, but there's an eye here, an all-seeing eye, and a doorway. And the doorway has got some beautiful stars. We're kind of aware that there's so much more behind that door. But just at the moment, this Hanged Muse is kind of hanging on that little wire there. Not maybe seeing it, maybe doesn't want to see it. I don't know. I feel both of these are a shape of what's to come. I feel like these are an offering. Remember yesterday we had this Four of Cups energy where we were sitting and not wanting to move on. This is the universe giving us some suggestions of what our life might be like. You know, now I feel the reason both of these cards have come out today is because the Hierophant is looking at it from a spiritual point of view, that there's so much more you could do to perhaps enhance your spiritual well-being. You might be thinking of actually developing your spiritual side. You might be interested in learning a little bit more about your soul path, or you know, you have psychic abilities or some kind of healing abilities that you want to enhance, and you're like, this has got to actually be my path, I think. Or I feel like this bit here is saying, you know what, change is coming, change is inevitable. You can hang on and pretend it's not happening, but at some stage you have got to walk through this door to a new part of your life. I do feel there's an element of stalling here. Now that's obviously, we've got a new moon in Virgo. And Virgos do tend to procrastinate a little bit because they want everything perfect. So, and that's not a criticism, but I think anyone who is a Virgo knows that perhaps they can overthink things, or perhaps they are just very aware that they don't like the uncertainty of not having to have planned out every possible scenario that might happen, you know, risk management to the 19th degree. And life isn't like that. So that uncomfortable feeling of kind of leaving stuff to chance or fate, or I just don't know what's through that door, or I know there's something bigger, but I don't know what it is. And my mind won't let me let go and explore it. It's that kind of trust that we have to have in the universe, that we are being helped and guided in some way, and we are being encouraged to, I don't want to say move forward, I want to say enhance our lives in some way. And sometimes to enhance our lives, we have to let go of things. That's why the hang muse, he can hang there forever, or she in this case could hang there forever, because they don't like the idea of the change. They're resistant to it. And the Hierophant, where we're looking for guidance and maybe looking to other people for guidance, sometimes the downside of that is we're not looking within for that guidance, because we always have the answers, don't we? We always really do know what we should do. So this is quite an exciting new moon energy, I feel. Exciting stroke scary, shall we say. Because with new moons, we can manifest what we want. We can set intentions. And I do think this moon particularly has got a bit of a healing vibe to it. So I think it's calming us down after the quite turbulent few months we've had, July, August, while Mercury and Venus were both in retrograde. See, Mercury's going direct tomorrow, so we'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. But I do feel like, I feel the message is, by all means, manifest and dream big, because what you're putting in place now, what you want to create, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. But, and here's where we don't get tied in with that Virgo energy, sometimes you have to just manifest and ask and set an intention. You don't necessarily know how that's going to play out. Sometimes there's a few curveballs, a few wrong turns. We have to make mistakes to actually get on the path that we need to be on. People come into our lives and offer us things, and it's not quite what we wanted, but actually it's what we need to get what we want, if you see what I mean. So it's that element of, Virgo do love to plan. They do love to know. They have an itinerary, there's a laminated itinerary when you go away. They've planned everything. They don't like to leave things to chance. But I do feel it's wonderful to embrace the Virgo energy of planning, but be aware that the universe is trying to move you and work with you. So don't resist that. Don't resist. Don't be like, no, I can't go through that door because I believe I have to hang here today. Or, no, okay, I feel like I've learned something, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to hang with this person. It doesn't feel right. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer than perhaps I'm feeling I should. Does that make sense? Let's pull an angel card and see if they can shed any more light on that. But it is a wonderful opportunity to move forward and enhance our lives in a great way. So let's all set some intentions today, shall we? Perhaps let me know what yours will be. Right, oh, fell on the floor again. Okay, there we go. This is Rochelle. Okay, as you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. This is a beautiful, beautiful card, isn't it? What a beautiful lady. And the green that she's wearing signifying change and transformation. This is a exciting time. So bear that in mind. What you want, the prosperity, the material gain, the achievements, they're there. Follow your heart. If that does mean that you have to, slightly detour from your laminated to-do list, then so be it. Just follow your heart and you will get where you need to be. So that's wonderful, isn't it? Please do join me again tomorrow. I have a spirit animal reading for you for Mercury going direct. So let's see who comes up and gives a message for us then. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.